about to tear it up.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the New York Knicks here in New York. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
You know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
And that should have every other team in the league on high alert. When MP says something like that, they're not empty words. One thing, though, he better be ready for a lot of defensive attention. Stopping MP is going to be the priority for every defense they face.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Holmgren into the center position. And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Well, guys, we've got the makings of a shootout in this one with guys on each team that can fill up the scoreboard. When I asked MP if there would be an emphasis on defense, he said, sure, DA. That's for the rest of my team. My job is to put up points, lots of them. We'll see how that plan works out. Kevin?
Well, defense is huge, but, man, the kid can score. I've loved watching his game, and this should be interesting. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
From 12 feet out, MP, good. And safe to say, MP wasted no time establishing himself as a player to watch in his career. You know, Greg, his name can already be thrown around as one of the greatest to ever play.
And it's strange to see that happen so fast for a player like MP. The accomplishments and accolades he's achieved, MP is on a clear path towards greatness.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson kicks to Hart. MP against Williams. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
That's tipped and stolen by Anunoby. Hart the pass to MP. Hart with the screen for MP. Driving in. Out to Brunson. Off target from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. That's good from Williams on the assist by Wallace.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Hart with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP passes to Hart. A kick out to Anunoby. Hart with the screen for MP.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
New York shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Hart.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And here's MP for three. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Towns sets the pick for MP. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Alex Caruso is checked in for Wallace.
Coming onto the floor for the forward, number 9, Alex Caruso.
On the wing, MP. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's MP. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by MP. Good on the shot.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Knicks trail by 5. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Caruso looking for an opening. Dort with a screen for Caruso. Buries it from 3-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Chris Paul checked in for Jalen Brunson. Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Knicks trail by 6. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. When he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on him.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Topic. 12 points his last outing. Wallace's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
They've got Robinson. MP out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Stevens in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Caruso. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The Thunder leading by 12. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And New York making a change. Hart's checked in. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. The free throw drops for Caruso. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it? Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Here's Wallace going inside.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Knicks trail by 15. With a screen on Wallace. MP deciding where to go with it. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Outside Williams with the drive. Some solid defense from Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. MP passes to Hart. They get a hand on it and taken away by Wallace. Williams kicks to Caruso. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. MP with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And Robinson is right there.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Wallace misses. Knicks trail by 11. Robinson a screen on Caruso. Caruso against MP. 6 to shoot. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Caruso. Inside, Wallace. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Here's MP. Inside, MP gets it.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Caruso. Now Wallace. There's the drive, and stolen by MP. Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that's now 6 points from Mikal Bridges. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And Chris Paul subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Drops in the tray. Wiggins has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Thunder.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP passes to Paul. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that three go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Hart with the screen for MP. Anunoby outside. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns wide open. Offline with his three. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Wiggins passes to Williams. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his fifth rebound in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Wiggins.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Brooklyn put on a show. He finished with 52 points, and the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. Incredible effort on his part, and we'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Clearly, wow.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP finds Paul. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 6 points for Chris Paul.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Towns, a screen on Wallace. The kick out to Towns. Taken away by Williams. And stolen by MP. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. Okay, now let's see what's going on around the league in terms of injuries.
The Wizards' rotation's affected by injury. Man, missing their big man Valanciunas, man, that's a giant void down low. I mean, you can implement more small ball, but man, that guy, he's an answer.
No question that would be a scheme shift for them. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Hart with the screen for MP. Great focus, MP.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Brunson against Wallace. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Wallace has got 6.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he put up about 35 points a game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Lock at 6. Holmgren in the corner. 3-pointer. And that one is off. Knicks trail by 5. Towns dishes to MP. There's the triple. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
With a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP kicks to Towns. On the wing, MP. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. MP, no good.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
The high post shot. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 7. MP with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Count it. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he can't bank that one in. Knicks trail by 5. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Hart. MP's got 9 points here in the second half. The 10-footer. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
The kick out to Towns. Back to MP. Down low. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Karl-Anthony Towns.
Karl-Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And he lays it straight in. 32 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Right with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And now a 7-point Thunder lead. Here's MP. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a tremendous finish by the young MP. This guy does exactly what it takes to get the contact drawn.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Anunoby. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Alex Caruso is checked in for Cason Wallace. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New York.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. Last season, he played outstanding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges with the board. Bridges got 4 rebounds in this game. Hart with a screen on Holmgren. MP passes to Hart. On the wing, MP. For the tie. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Now, here's MP. He has 35. And he drives in. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dort wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Hart with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP passes to Hart. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the slam by Williams.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Looking to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Williams.
Boy, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
A different look for New York. Robinson comes in for Josh Hart. And Chris Paul subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Wiggins is subbed in for Dort. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing team. In third, the Thunder.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
It's MP attacking. That one good for 2. MP's got 39.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Towns sets the pick for MP. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
Caruso, no good. Knicks trail by 10. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. For three, Bridges. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And it's Ball with the ball for the New York Knicks. Here's MP, and the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 16-point game.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
MP out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Stevens in at the 4 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism we talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
On the wing, MP. Wallace covering. MP. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams in the post. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 15. MP passes to Stevens. Nice defense from Dort.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Wallace kicks to Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Wallace against MP. Driving inside. Out to Bridges. Here's Stevens. Sinks the three-pointer. Stevens got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Topic. It's Dort on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Topic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Knicks trail by 14. MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Dort misses. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. MP outside. To the left wing. Stevens, the pass to MP. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses. The Thunder leading by 14. Pass to Topic. Dort with the ball. Here's Topic. To the middle. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
So both teams changing it up here. The Knicks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. With a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP kicks to Anunoby. MP outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Towns.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And a wide open look for MP. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, just it's easy to say, this guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Williams kicks to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And it's good for 2.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 19. MP, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Free throw good, MP.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Over MP. Hits from the high post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
New York, no good that time either.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Wallace. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Right, with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP drops it in from 14 feet away. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
MP, no good. The Thunder leading by 19. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up. And they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
2 shots.
And this is the time now where the official...
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
MP against Caruso. Screen by MP. Clock at 4. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Wiggins passes to Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.